Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. You are joining me late on a Sunday morning. We've got Charlie's mum and dad and sister Scarlett staying with us this weekend, and we are just about to head over to one of our favourite lunch and dinner spots here in the Cotswolds. We're heading to 𝑭𝒐, and it's such a great spot. At the moment it's still a little bit of a secret, kind of only the locals know about it spot, but I have mentioned it in a few vlogs lately, and Charlie just shared a really beautiful reel on our Strawtop Cottages account, so I feel like it's not going to be a secret for too long. So if you're coming to the Cotswolds anytime soon, make sure you pay a visit to 𝑭𝒐. You'll see what all the fuss is about very, very shortly. I met someone a couple of days ago and was talking to them about a trip to the Cotswolds, and they actually didn't know, even though they followed the YouTube channel and they follow both Charlie and I on Instagram, they did not know about Strawtop Cottages. So I am going to do a little plug for them. I know most of you are very familiar with Strawtop. I have documented the process of the renovations, but there are now 2 Strawtop cottages, and they are our little holiday rental cottages. They are the perfect place to stay if you want to come and explore the Cotswolds. We have decorated them so beautifully to such a high standard. So many of the brands, whether it's literally the light fittings or the paint colours or the fabrics that we use in our own home, we also have installed in Strawtop Cottages. So you really get to experience what we live day to day in these little holiday rentals. And I think the original cottage, which we call Strawtop, what do we call it? Strawtop 3, because it's basically number 3 on the road. That I'm pretty sure is fully booked up to summer and fully booked over the Christmas period, but autumn we have got some availability, and autumn in the Cotswolds, or fall in the Cotswolds, is such a magical time. And then also our second cottage, Strawtop 2, we have a little bit of summer availability left, and we've also got autumn and maybe a little bit of Christmas availability. So I will have left a few photos on the screen, and you can see just how beautiful they are. They are both 2-bedroom thatched cottages. Cottage number 2 has got a little 𝑭𝒐𝙀, so if you just want to come for the coziest, most traditional and authentic experience of a little holiday where you can explore the Cotswolds, then obviously I'm biased, but I think they are the best places to stay, so I will leave them linked down below. And I did not intend on starting this vlog with a big sales pitch for our cottages, but I guess I don't want to talk about them too much because I don't want to feel like I'm just plugging them the whole time, and without sounding like I'm tooting our own trumpet, they are really popular and we actually don't have that much availability, so I don't feel the need to keep talking about them to kind of promote them. But when I met this lady and she said that she watched so many of the videos and she followed both Charlie and I on Instagram and she wasn't aware of them, I thought, oh, maybe I don't talk about them enough. So for any of you that might be new to the channel, that is a little side business that we have, and it's a great way for you to also experience so many of the places and also the brands that we talk about here on the channel. Anyway, so we are about to head over to 𝑭𝒐 for lunch with the family. I have spent my Sunday morning pottering around in the garden. I'll show you a few little clips on the screen here. First of all, I'll show you my avocado toast that I made for breakfast this morning using monge and radish from the garden. I love doing a loaded avo toast. This one had seeds, 𝑭𝒐𝙀, chili flakes, salt, did I mention the seed mix, broccoli sprouts, edamame, so much goodness on a little bit of rye bread, and that was scrumptious. Then in the garden I have planted out a couple more courgettes. I'm going to plant out some more pumpkins later. I had a little bit of a tidy up, of course, more rose deadheading. I feel like I spend my life deadheading the roses. And also, what else did I do? I cleared the area where I'm going to plant my tomatoes outside now that we've got consistent, good warm temperatures. I added a bag of nitrogen compost, specific tomato peat-free organic compost onto the ground where my broad beans were, because the roots of broad beans, they have little bubbles of nitrogen on them, which tomatoes love. So planting your tomatoes where your broad beans were is a really good idea. At least I hope it is. I am going to ask Joe tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm heading back to Lady Bamfords Bamford's garden for a really exciting day, but I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. And I use these opportunities to quiz the Daylesford House gardening team, because that garden is truly my dream garden. If you didn't watch my tour of Lady Bamford's garden, I'll leave it linked up on the screen. It's one of my favourite YouTube videos that we've done this year, if not my favourite one this year. I just love how it was filmed. Jake did an amazing job and her garden is stunning, so I can't wait to go there again tomorrow. I will show you as much as I can. But yeah, that has been my morning, doing a bit of gardening. My gardening outfit of the day, complete, usually, although not this morning because I was wearing heatless curls, I normally have this gorgeous hat on, which I just love. It's perfect for keeping the sun off my face. It's a really good size. The entire outfit is Holland Cooper, who have launched their summer collection, and if you are going on any holidays, whether a Cotswolds staycation or abroad, their current collection is chef's kiss perfection, whether it's the linen shirts, the beautiful slightly more tailored pieces, the knitwear that's so perfect thrown over your shoulders, even the bags, the raffia bags. I'll show you a few more bits throughout the vlog, but for today it's a little overcast at the moment, but still really warm, so a super duper lightweight blouse. I've had this for a few months now and it's a real go-to on days like today when it's just quite warm. It's got a very subtle pinstripe, really beautiful pearly buttons, really caught the sun on my chest yesterday. And then I really love these little shorts. I do normally style them with a belt, but I was just doing very relaxed gardening today. They've got a great selection of shorts in the collection at the moment. I love how high-waisted these are. I love the length of them. They're not too short. Nice little rip detail, which is great. I've rolled up the sleeves, just a really nice relaxed look. And it's like a game of spot the difference. I've just had a very quick outfit change, very similar vibes, just a tiny bit smarter to head out for lunch. This is another outfit that I just absolutely love. It's the sort of thing that you can just wear on repeat for so many different events and occasions. It feels quite sporty, a little bit nautical. It's definitely giving me Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard kind of vibes. I think my favourite detail has to be this combo here, the shorts. Holland Cooper are just doing shorts so well this year. There's something really nice about the big pocket detail, big deep pockets, super high-waisted, and they are literally the perfect length. I've been wearing these shorts so much for slightly smarter kind of dressing occasions, and the belt is the perfect belt. You've got the HC logo, and it's one where, because it's plaited, you just kind of stab the prong in wherever you like, so you can make it as big or as small as you want. And then the fabric on the shirt is just so classic Oxford style shirt, and then I've paired it just with some kind of driving style suede shoes, which are just from the high street. I will take my hat with me that I was wearing earlier. The best bag in the world. This is the perfect summer bag, the perfect size. It fits everything in there so easily. And then, also from Holland Cooper, the most perfect pair of sunglasses. I think I showed you these a few weeks ago, maybe even before Cheltenham actually. They're just the most flattering shape. Hello again, my darlings. We are back from our Sunday roast, and no, I did not have a last minute change of decision when it comes to my outfit and get very glammed up for eating under a tent. It was amazing, such exquisite food, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. The sides, almost stole the show. There were so many of them, so amazingly cooked. The chef there is exceptionally talented and just exquisite food. The reason I'm wearing this incredibly glamorous dress, I need to work on the tan on my back, is because I'm starting to pack for our upcoming trip, and this arrived, and I have to be honest, I feel like I'm not that glam anymore. Don't really get glammed up, but where we're going, quite a glamorous destination, and the first couple of nights that we're there, it is technically a work trip, and I think for one of the evenings I would like to get dressed up. I think because it's a neutral shade and a neckline that I adore, a halter neck, I feel really comfortable in this, but the back detail just gives it that really kind of slightly sexy glam finish. This is another piece from 𝑭𝒁𝒂𝒕. They are so versatile. Their pieces at the moment are chef's kiss perfection. I love the slinky kind of silky fabric, and the length is also so elegant. It's got a little slit, so it's a little bit sexy down here, but I feel like on a summer holiday night, this is just going to be so perfect. I feel really comfortable in this, and I think that's so important in the evenings. But yeah, my mission is to do some really good fake tanning on my back, because the back detail is probably the star of the show for this dress, so you definitely want to have a really flawless tan. The chains, I think that detail is so lovely, and yeah, I think a halter neck neckline is definitely my favorite. So I was just planning on trying these things on in my dressing room and popping them to the side to pack, but as soon as I tried this on, I thought I have to show the vlog, because it is such a beautiful piece, and I can't wait to wear this when we're on holiday. Technically it's a work trip for Charlie, so I will be enjoying myself, but take a look at my Instagram stories, because when this goes live we'll actually be there, so I might have some photos of this dress in action. Okay, and then one more outfit which is going to come with me probably on my trip, bearing in mind it is a work trip, so sometimes I'm going to have to look a little bit smarter. This, I think, is a perfect way to look smart but also still very much look like you're on holiday. Both of these pieces, again from 𝑭𝒁𝒂𝒕, you have to really snap up their perfect white shirts because they sell out really quickly. I'm not sure at the current time of filming whether this exact one with the beautiful gold buttons is still available, but I will leave a link to the white shirt page. This one is the most beautiful, lovely, light linen material. And the shorts, I am in love with these shorts. They do have a long version of them, which is really beautiful and smart. Perfect for work if you need to wear full-length trousers. But I am thinking this outfit for our boat day. I know this sounds bougie, but the boat day is actually during the work trip element. So yeah, I think I do need to be a little bit smart and glam to board the boat, and then I'm sure I can just lounge around in swimwear. So boat days, I always want to carry so many things with me, and 𝑭𝒁𝒂𝒕 have just got the most amazing massive beach tote. I love a tote that I can throw everything in. It is my summer texture of choice, wicker, or like straw, whatever you'd call it. Beautiful big logo across the front, but if you're not a logo girly, then you can just flip it around. The hand, I mean, this is ginormous. I know that Charlie's going to want to fling his towel in here and everything else. It's huge, perfect for a full day at the beach. All of your stuff, all of your family stuff can get loaded into here. It's got this really sweet little inner section. You've got the HC logo there, a zippy pocket for your essentials, and it's got a really nice structure to it, so it's not going to be flopping down and getting sand and goodness knows what falling into it. It's a really well designed beach bag, and the colours are just perfection, and it's still, for a huge bag, it still looks really, really chic. So this is the perfect summer holiday bag, and to complete the look, head to toe 𝑭𝒁𝒂𝒕 espadrille style wedges. I've had these for a few years, and I'm pretty sure they'll have something similar out now. I won't be wearing these on the boat, but when we are spending the morning at the marina, I think a pair of shoes like this to give me a little bit of a height boost in a nice neutral colour. Did you hear my ankle click just then? Yeah, I find this style of shoe really flattering, really leg elongating, because when I'm wearing shorts, I want my legs to look as long as possible. So this is boat day outfit sorted. I'm going to, actually the sun is coming back out again after it was clouding over a bit earlier. So I'm just going to potter around in the garden for the next couple of hours. So I guess I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, my darlings. It is Monday morning, not the usual Monday today. Mondays are normally office-based days, team meetings, laptop time, but I received a very lovely invitation for today. It is the launch of Daylesford's Gardening Club. That is the most on-brand thing for me in the entire world. And today the theme is roses. So we have got another look around Lady B's garden and then a rose themed lunch. I cannot imagine a more perfect day. So I've done my Pilates, I've had my pampering sauna session at the club, and now I'm gonna meet the gang. I'm not sure who else is gonna be here, so I can't wait to head over. Accessories, I've got my, oops, a daisy, Holland Cooper hat with me again, although it's quite breezy and a bit cloudy. Wow, I loved our 4 days of summer that we've had so far this year. So I might actually leave that in the car for a bit, and I definitely need a little something over my shoulders. So I've got my gorgeous pink Holland Cooper cable knit, which is just the dream piece. It's perfect for popping over the shoulders when the sun is not sunning as much as it should do. And then I've popped in my 𝑭𝒐𝒏𝒅 pearl earrings, usual watch and 𝑭𝒐𝒏𝒅 pearl bracelet. And then this wrist is 𝑑𝑒𝑐𝒏𝒅, my favourite little bangles, and I popped on my 𝑑𝑒𝑐𝒏𝒅 heart necklace. So that is the outfit of the day. I think we are actually meeting right about now, so I'm going to go over to the farm shop and I'm excited. Daylesford Gardening Club, let's go.
Taylor, market garden manager. I've been here 17 years, and with my colleagues here who represent other elements of horticulture at Daylesford, we intend to show you what we've learned over the years and why, give you an idea of why Lady Bamfords thinks that what has been going on here in terms of our contribution to local food culture and lived expertise and experience of horticulture here, that we think is a valid scenario for us to celebrate our experience with a monthly gardening club. And so today we're going to share with you what we've learned over the years and infuse with you specifically about seasonality, which essentially is the core USP to our brand, and why that is an amazing kind of way to guide gardeners in the decisions and choices they make.
Going to grab half a cinnamon bun for the road. We are having a lovely tour through the market garden led by Jez, who's very passionate. We've just been shown, Sarah, we've just been shown the fabulous pumpkin area. Crown Prince and Turk's turban are being grown in this area, and I think he said a red curry as well. They base all of their crop decisions on the weight that they can get into the farm shop. So if you've ever ordered Daylesford from Ocado, or you've been here to the farm shop, this is where your lovely veg has been grown. I think he's showing us a purple sprouting broccoli now, and I don't know how they've managed to grow it without covering in netting. Let's quiz him.
Yes, it's a modern day hybrid.
We're eating it, yeah. So Jez said the purple sprouting broccoli is only vulnerable to the pigeons when it's quite low to the ground, quite young. But then when it gets taller, they don't like it so much. So maybe I should risk it and take my cloches off. Look how much they've got. Amazing.
Oh, so watch out! Oh, right, okay. No, I'm too busy.
just so... Oh, so worked up an appetite exploring the market garden with Jez, and look at this table. This is where we're having lunch, surely. It just looks so stunning. Cannot wait to tuck in. Jez, thank you for the tour. Talk us through the outfit of the day, and particularly your edible accessories.
Okay, so that's a bit of purple sprouting. I often have to harvest bits and pieces which are in their seasonal perfection, and I fed everybody a bit.
It was delightful.
This was left over. I might get the guys in the kitchen to put it on the stove in a minute.
Why not?
Other than that, this is a new Bamford range jacket.
It's
apparently,
Bamford?
but I wouldn't know because it wasn't mine. It was just put on me earlier today because I'm a willing clothes horse.
So you're a mannequin and a gardener.
And I think I had a hole in my other jacket.
Oh, not on brand. Well, it's very, very smart. Thank you for a fabulous tour. So we have got a rose-inspired lunch. My goodness, what a treat. Look at this, we've got a feast, we've got a courgette, and I think that's maybe a goat's cheese salad. We've got, oh my gosh, some squashed potatoes. I'm sure there's a technical term. This looks amazing. We've just had the most scrumptious lunch, and now we're all battling to get the perfect photo of this floral ice bowl. This has given me an amazing idea. They've actually frozen rosebuds in the ice bowl. And just like that, I am back home again. That was such a gorgeous day celebrating the launch of Daylesford's Gardening Club. Just so many of my favourite things to do, surrounded by so many of my favourite people. It was such a treat to see Jake there and Sarah on photography. It was a really just my dream day, out in the garden, admiring Lady B's garden, chatting with the gardening teams, and we were saying how it was so nice. The topic of conversation at lunch was all about alliums and geraniums instead of the usual gossip that you would get at a work event. So I just feel very energized from such a gorgeous day. And those days, the Daylesford Gardening Club, there's going to be one, I think they are the last Tuesday of every month. The next one, which I'm sure there will still be ticket availability for, I will leave a link to the Daylesford Gardening Club down below. The next one I think is with Arthur Parkinson, who is one of the sweetest human beings I have ever met. I'm sure anyone that's got an interest in chickens will be able to chew his ear off, and vice versa. And it's all about celebrating what is in season, and that's the whole Daylesford mantra really. And to have that exclusive access into Lady Bamfords' garden is such a treat. Normally you can only go on the National Garden Scheme Day, which is obviously very busy, so to have a private tour with Joe or Jez, who also will lead you around the market garden, it's just an amazing thing to do. And just to spend the day chatting with like-minded people who love gardening, love growing, love the seasons, love nature. It's such a nice day, and with such a scrumptious lunch at Heritage House as well. Could not recommend that any more highly. We have a little gift that was left on our chairs, so I haven't had a look inside here yet. I thought we could unbox this together. Ooh, I think we might have a gardening tool in here. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. A Daylesford trowel, and this has got a really good spike at the end. I'm actually going to use this right now for planting out a few more of my pumpkins. How exciting. What else do we have in here? We're so pleased that you could join us for the special preview of the Gardening Club ahead of its official launch tomorrow. Each month, we look forward to gathering in our gardens to share the wisdom of our experts, demonstrate the skills, and inspire those who attend to nurture nature. Please enjoy the enclosed. How lovely. So many little treats. Oh my gosh. This is the Daylesford rose candle. This was lit inside the kind of greenhouse area at the opening of Heritage House when we arrived. One teeny weeny candle. This has the power to scent a really big room. I couldn't believe how much fragrance this was throwing out. Absolutely beautiful. And then this is also one of my favorite products that they do. Perfectly matches my cardigan. This is the Daylesford Rose hand balm. Perfect for this time of year especially. My hands get so dry, whether it's from gardening or even just being outside, you know, washing your hands all the time. And it smells so good. So what a treat. Ooh. So what a treat. That was just the perfect way to spend the day. It's actually got even nicer as the afternoon has rolled on, so I think I might pop on some more casual clothing and get outside into my own garden. What a surprise. I feel like at this stage this vlog is shorts and shirts. Shorts and shirts is definitely the outfit theme. This shirt I wore yesterday, and so it's going to probably end up going in the wash tomorrow, so I don't mind wearing it gardening this afternoon. And then another pair of shorts from Holland Cooper. Didn't I say they are just having the best season right now when it comes to shorts? And these, you'll recognize the silhouette because the silhouette is the same as the cream ones that I wore yesterday. I just love the big pocket detail, and they're such huge pockets. It looks really nice if you wear with a belt. I think actually these are the short version of the long jeans that I've got. I'll pop a photo on the screen here. I love these jeans, and you guys love them too because I saw so many sales through our link of those jeans. But yeah, super flattering. I love wearing them with a belt when I'm styling them up, but just nice and casual without a belt for gardening. I'm gonna actually pop on a cap as well. I'm getting a blow dry tomorrow, which I haven't had done in ages. Be intrigued to see if they can make my hair volume last, because I curled my hair this morning, and something that I'm doing at the moment is just not working, because even though I actually used heat on my hair this morning, got a little bit of movement, but no style is really holding for me. And I wonder if it's because my hair is too soft, which sounds like not a bad problem to have, but it's just not holding any styles. Anyway, digression. So I'm gonna pop a cap on and yeah, just potter about, planting out some more of my beans, some more of my pumpkins. I need to just make everywhere look tidy because we've got Jake coming on Wednesday, and we're going to be filming our July gardening jobs video. And last time that did really well when we posted it, so I want to make sure the garden is looking good. I love the beige colour. It's very sunlight repelling, so great on a warm day. And you've just got this little delicate little HC logo here. Also, premium cap with this leather strap at the back. Just such a nice little detail. Holland Cooper always do the details on things so well. Okay, let's go. Of course, my little gardening shoes are also Holland Cooper. They're the best because your foot just slips into them. Wow, these lupins have shot up over the last 24 hours, I feel, starting to go to seed. And it was interesting to see in Lady B's garden today, hers had been completely attacked, I think they said by aphids, but I'm very smug that ours haven't, touch wood. As you can see next to the salvia, the bees just absolutely love them. This time of day the bees come back out again, collecting their pollen, part of their evening routine. But yeah, I'm just going to go around and snip these, because if they're going to seed, then we don't want the energy to go to the seed, we want the energy to go to the new little blooms. really see it, but I just managed to set up my bean support, and I've now got this ginormous jute netting. It's 2 meters by 5 meters. Hopefully this is big enough. I need to try and thread it over, well, fling it over the top somehow. I don't know, maybe I should have done this before putting the archway up. I don't know. It's quite windy, so this could be quite challenging, but I'm gonna give it a go. I've got some pegs to secure it down. It's all a little bit tangled, so let's see what we can do. That was a very productive half an hour. Not only have I managed to successfully pop my jute netting over, this will be in my Amazon shop, but I've planted out some French bean Cabernet, which is a really nice variety, and loads of seeds from my climbing bean mix. It's not too late, you can plant bean seeds out until July, which is amazing, so we've got a little bit of time left. If you've got even a plant pot and somewhere sunny, I would so highly recommend growing beans because they're just so plentiful and I love them. I think this is going to be my best bed with the beans and the courgettes and pumpkins. It's my mid to late summer bed, but it's going to be very productive. Unlike the rest of the areas which have been a little bit rubbish this year. Okay, we've just had some lovely chicken noodles for dinner. Charlie cooked. It was delicious. Now I've got the 2 little boys and we're just heading for a nice little walk. It's a perfect evening because it's actually not been too hot today. It's just cleared up in the last couple of hours. So, because it was so hot over the weekend, didn't take these boys for a walk, so they're definitely overdue a little stroll through the fields. And my goodness, I just feel so lucky that this is right on our doorstep and we go up to, I don't know if you can see the church spire in the distance. That is a beautiful little hamlet, and it's about a 45-minute loop to do the walk, and it is just absolutely gorgeous, especially this time of evening. You can hear the bird song, the oats are growing well. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Look how dry the land is. It's all completely cracked. Come on, babies. Literally looks like something out of a gladiator film. Dicky, you lead the way, my baby. Lead the way, my chick queen. Sausages. Dexy, I do wonder if this wheat that's been harvested is a bit prickly, and I do wonder if it might be scratching their tum-tums.
Tell me, Dixie, is it a bit scratchy on the tomb? Because your tummy is quite low to the ground. Does it catch on your tagino? Mummy, please, don't talk so rudely about me.
Good morning, my darlings. It is Tuesday, actually technically afternoon. I'm in London today. It has been a really, really lovely day so far, and I need to backtrack you because it's 4 o'clock and I have only just had a moment to properly say hello. So we're going to do a little bit of a rewind, but this morning, as always is the case in London, I try to pack my days as much as possible, try and squeeze as much in. I think today is actually my only day in London for maybe a month, which is crazy. So after a couple of meetings this morning, I actually had a real treat. I had a blow dry with living proof at 𝑭𝒐𝙗. I'll pop a few clips on the screen here. I definitely have a new favourite product, this root lift spray and the gloss mask. Just made my hair so manageable. I had the blow dry about 5 hours ago now, and the curls are still going strong. They have been, any other time that I've been curling my hair lately, they just fall out at the first hint of wind, but we've been outside all afternoon and they are still going strong, so I've definitely got some new favourites. And now I am at the beautiful Hurlingham Tennis Club. The tournaments are starting this afternoon and we're here with Cle de Peau. We've actually just had the most gorgeous lunch event in their terrace restaurant, which is just the loveliest, most beautiful spot. And it's like stepping into an old world kind of American country club here. It's just so lovely. I found a little garden here to come and steal 5 minutes to chat with you, to talk about the day, but it's been so lovely so far. So let's rewind a little bit in time.
Just to Vera, Jane, thank you all so much for coming today. This really means a lot to me. It's such a good
Mark there. But look, Mark's been coming here for so many years, and we were just chatting outside, saying it is one of. Sorry, can you guys see us? Do you want to sit over here?
Yes, for Josie. Here she is, looking lovely. Sitting on that chair right there. And we've got Rebecca Spencer behind the can. Always a treat.
So this is the Cle de Peau pop-up, and you can come here for little makeup top-ups to discover the brand, and they have got this fabulous little pinball machine with numbered tennis balls inside, and you can enter to win. You might win a Cle de Peau skincare product, you might win a Rolls Royce for the day with a chauffeur, you might win a Harrods voucher, or a Magnum of Whispering Angel. I won a little mini size moisturiser, which I'm thrilled with. We've got some trips coming up. Look at these flowers, the delphiniums look beautiful in there. They remind me of my wedding blooms. And we've just been admiring the makeup over here. Everyone today is talking about how fabulous the highlighters. Such a beautiful brand. Their concealer is my absolute favourite, as is Le Serum. Still use this every single day. It is probably my most expensive beauty product, but one that I just couldn't live without.
Oh, is it one drop?
Woo! Yeah, she's got one.
Oh,
Choose the best one.
Yeah, and then give it a big turn. You should hear when one drops down. Oh, yes. This is why you want to do it.
Here it is, the full lineup. This is my fave. Got the Hydra Softening Lotion, the Emulsion. Ooh, don't know if I've tried this one. It's a nice place to come and discover some new favourites. And we are right by, I don't know if you can see through there, right by the courts. Perfect location. So I found these beautiful gardens overlooking a croquet lawn, which is just so fabulous. They've got such a beautiful rose garden here and a little herbaceous area with lavender lining the pathways. And look at this. So apparently you literally have to put your name down for membership when you're a baby. It is so exclusive here, and just such an amazing place if you've got membership to come to the gym, play croquet, play tennis, play paddle. They've got steam room, sauna, indoor pool, outdoor pool. But this is the kind of warm-up, I guess, to Wimbledon. So there are lots of incredible tennis players playing in the tournaments here. The tennis fields are grass, which is a great warm-up to Wimbledon, but these guys are just enjoying a lovely tennis game. Look how beautiful it is with the roses. The whole tournament is sponsored by Giorgio Armani, but over here I think this is Rolls Royce having a party, Cle de Peau have had a party, Whispering Angel are having a party later. It really is
all going on at Hurlingham this week?
Good morning, my darlings. Please excuse the very puffy face. I woke up 15 minutes ago. It's Wednesday morning and I was not expecting a beautiful morning. I thought it was going to be cloudy today, so I'm thrilled. But I've realised this vlog has gone on over 3 or 4 days, which is not normal for me. Normally I like to pack 2 days into each vlog, but I think I've just not really been filming quite as much, especially when I have a London day or a busy day. Sometimes when I'm at home, my priority is vlogging. Like that's the main thing on my job list, is to create content for YouTube. Well, it's a funny one. It's to do nice things and share it with you guys. But yeah, the last few days have been a bit busy. And to be honest, after this, we're really kicking it up for like summer holiday content, because we've got a couple of trips back to back, which I'm so excited for. But we've got a really nice, hopefully warm day in the UK again today. However, I think, sorry, this is TMI. This is just me telling you what's on my mind. Because we're going away 2 trips quite soon back to back, I think what I'm going to do is film 1 vlog today. So I'm going to end this vlog and then I'm going to film an entire vlog in 1 day, so that I'm a little bit more ahead and have a little bit more content before we go on our trips. First trip is a work trip, second trip is a holiday. And I don't like to miss an upload even when we're on holiday, even though I post 3 times a week. And when we do go abroad, sorry again, TMI, just telling you what's on my mind, I tend to usually only post 1 video per trip. So if I go away for a week, that's probably only going to be 1 vlog. So I do get a bit behind, which sometimes means that as soon as my plane lands on the tarmac back in the UK, that vlog goes up. Whereas normally I do like to be about a week in advance with the videos. You guys probably do not give a hoot about that kind of information. Moral of the story is that I'm going to end this vlog after our little chat now. Let me put my coffee down. Since we turned the 𝑭𝒊𝙄 off, I have to be much quicker when it comes to drinking my morning coffee, because normally I put it in the 𝑭𝒊𝙄 to heat up afterwards. Anyway, yesterday was amazing. I met so many lovely people, had so many incredible experiences with brands that I absolutely love, and I thought I would do my morning skincare today using products from the brands that I experienced yesterday. So we'll go in reverse order. My final experience. Wow, this is something that everyone needs to know about. I feel like I want to shout from the rooftops about this. Wildsmith is such a lovely British brand. They make skin and body products. If you've ever been to an amazing hotel called Heckfield Place, you might have tried their products there, but now the products was such a resounding success that they took them global, made it into a proper skincare company, and they look to nature for the ingredients. They even, I think they said today is a flower day, so members of the team go to the estate and they pick everything from lavender to roses to chamomile to then harvest them for the skincare. It's just, they're doing so many amazing things. They've got treatments at Heckfield. I'll pop a photo of Heckfield on the screen here. It's the most beautiful hotel. In fact, I may have a vlog or 2 where I've been to Heckfield. I'd love to go there again over the summer months. It's gorgeous. And they have just launched a treatment room in Liberty, which I'm pretty sure I've decided is my official favourite department store. It's just got so much character, so much history, the creaky wooden floorboards, the beautiful dome in the ceiling. The collation of the brands within Liberty is just beautiful. They're very sustainably focused. They've started using this company, I think they're called like Shell Works or something, in East London, where they basically use byproducts of a fuel industry, but they take a little particle of that byproduct, and I'm sure they said they like regenerate the microbes of it to make a compostable plastic for their products. So cool. This is their Radiance Light Serum with niacinamide and English mulberry to brighten and even the skin tone, with resveratrol, which is a potent antioxidant. Resveratrol is kind of like nature's Botox, or nature's retinol. 1 to 2 pumps to dry skin, smooth over face and neck until absorbed. So this is going to be my brightening morning serum, Radiance Light Serum. So yeah, basically, I'm frequently asked about treatments to get in London, like what facial do I recommend for relaxation, what facial do I recommend for like actually really working hard on your skin. And I have a new favourite facial for relaxation. Tucked up on the 4th floor in Liberty, they've basically got this room which is kind of within the clock tower, so you do hear the clock chiming, which is just nice. And they've kind of recreated the illusion that you're within a treehouse at Heckfield. So there's these sheets on the wall. I tried to capture it as best as I could, but it was very hard with the lighting in there, where they've got projections of seasonal changing landscapes. So it's the trees, it's the wildflower meadows at Heckfield. And they've even, during COVID, when there was less traffic nearby, captured the sounds, so the birds twittering, and doesn't appear to be on like a big loop, it just feels really, really natural. So you totally feel that you're in a different environment, not on the 4th floor of a department store in central London. Let me just pop some of this on my skin because my skin's a bit dry. So the treatment starts with a kind of foot relaxation, and then she does some amazing stretches on your legs, a little bit of breath work, and then her massage technique was very slow, very mindful, but it just sent me into like a deep meditative state, which is quite hard to achieve when you are in the hustle and bustle essentially of Soho, Regent Street, Carnaby Street. Gosh, my skin really needed that, sunk in straight away. And I haven't even told you the best part. The facial is £140, but it is redeemable against product. So if you're going to go into Liberty and treat yourself to some nice skincare, you might as well get the facial and then get the money redeemable, or treat yourself to the facial and buy some products to give them as gifts. That is just unheard of as far as I know. I just think that's the most amazing offering, so generous, such a nice way for you to discover Wildsmith via the treatment. I thought it was incredible. I would so highly recommend. You can book, I'll leave a link down below where you can book it. It was gorgeous. Treat yourself, treat your mum. Such an amazing thing to do. I feel like as soon as word gets out that it's essentially a free facial treatment, massage, it's just going to fly. So if you've got a trip to London coming up, definitely book that experience, and it's such a nice way for you to then discover the brand. So their hydrating light cream is made with English barley, and I'm looking out on fields of barley right now. How perfect is that to lock in moisture and soothe and support skin health. Hydrating light cream, and this, I feel like a light cream is going to be perfect for in the summer. You don't need anything too heavy. This is the non-plastic plastic. This is the one that you pop it in the compost and this will biodegrade. I think that is just genius, so clever. And I love how forward-thinking and sustainable they are. I wish more brands would consider this. It still looks luxurious, but it's going to biodegrade and compost. How amazing. And I think they said within a year. Unheard of. That's so clever. Well done, Wildsmith. And then this is just an icon, the Energizing B5 Gel Cleanser. We've had this before. Charlie loves it too. This, again, go and have the facial and then just buy your husband some nice cleansers. It's such a good idea. Radical Botany, love that. And I love that it's an English brand. Love supporting the local brands. So Wildsmith, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This was so sweet when we were at Hurlingham at the tennis. It was really toasty in that room because it was almost like a greenhouse, but they provided us with these cute little handbag fans in the Cle de Peau colours, and I think it charges with the same charger as my phone. So clever, but that's going to be really handy to take with me on our trips. And Cle de Peau do these incredible pouches, incredible bags. It looks like a Chanel handbag. If Chanel did this, this is what it would look like. Let's see what we've got inside. I think it's the icons, the favourites. So, I love this product so much. This is the serum. This is the first thing I put on my face every single morning after my micellar water. I've got one in the cupboard here. This is a really big one, so this is very generous of them, a big top up. Oh my gosh. I was secretly hoping I might get a top up of this, but I didn't want to hope too much. It's La Creme. This is ultra, ultra, ultra premium, super luxurious night cream. Literally makes you look like you've got baby skin. It makes your skin so pure, so radiant, so glowing. This is a real treat. I think if you could just have any product and budget was not a consideration, this is the top level of night cream. For skin radiance that evolves day by day, an intensive night cream designed to amplify skin intelligence, activates the source of profound vitality and radiance, a high concentrate of skin empowering illuminator, targets the skin's innate potential for self-regeneration. So I guess a little bit like LED, this goes into the skin and tells your skin how to regenerate instead of just kind of masking the problem and creating a faux glow. This gets your skin to work really hard, and it really works. These two, they're expensive products, but they are products that if you took away my entire collection, I would have to repurchase because they just work so well. Oh my gosh, it's like they literally knew exactly what my favorites are. So this is the Luminizing Face Enhancer. Loads of the girls were talking about this yesterday. Again, perfect time for holiday. This is just the most luxurious palette. Look at this, I've just taken the brush out. But it's a face highlighter. It's making the entire room, it's acting like a disco ball. A few of the girls were wearing this yesterday, and it's just the most natural glowing highlight. And I'm not very good at remembering to wear highlight, but I think if I had this in my handbag with how beautiful it is, that would remind me. Oh, I can't believe I'm coming on camera looking like this. Such a gorgeous product, so thank you Cle de Peau for the top up. And then if you find that your concealer just melts away in summer, it might be time to step it up a notch. This is the best concealer I think I've ever tried. Cle de Peau concealer. It's kind of buildable. It feels like it just melts into your skin, so you can actually dabble this and use it as a foundation. I have got through a few of these. I love how teeny weeny they are as well, so just I always have one in my handbag, makeup bag, but for the coming trips it's going to go in my beach bag. My makeup disappears on my chin, don't know where it goes but it disappears, but this doesn't. This will stay put. It's thick and very high coverage if you want it to be, but equally with a beauty blender, especially a damp one, you can really blend it out, and it's just gorgeous. The consistency, the coverage, but still giving your skin a glow. Don't know how they've done it, I don't know, but it's amazing. So I'm going to leave all these products linked down below. And then back before the Cle de Peau event was my Living Proof blow dry. I cannot believe the curls are still in my hair. I think I am going to have to wash my hair because it's really warm in our bedroom at night, and also I had a lot of oil in my hair for the massage yesterday. Lovely Katie that gave the treatment, she did say, do you want me to mess up your hair? And I said, scalp massages are my favourite thing in the world, so I'd rather have this hour of relaxation and then have to wash my hair again tomorrow. This is the High Shine Gloss. It's like a conditioner on steroids, makes your hair so soft, I don't know how it does it. An innovative silicone-free treatment to revive dull hair for an ultra glossy, silky smooth finish. And it's hard to make blonde hair look shiny, especially when it's coloured, but this really does. It's just absolutely incredible, and I was so impressed with how my curls lasted yesterday and even today, so I think that's going to go into my regular routine. This, alongside their dry shampoo, has always been a favourite of mine from Living Proof. Dry volume and texture. If you've got day one hair and it's just looking a little bit too neat, you want to add some volume, add some texture, this is such a fantastic spray, especially after using heatless curls. It's incredible. And then finally, I've got a top up of the best dry shampoo of all time, Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. This actually cleans your hair. I don't know how they do it. It's a miracle product. Not only just kind of puts powder on your hair, but actually cleans it. There's a bit of a technique. Spray it on your roots and then leave it, don't touch it, for about a minute, and then massage it in with your hands, and then it'll be like you've just washed your hair, but with added a little bit of grit and volume. So again, fantastic size to take with me on holiday. On holiday, I will try to wash my hair as little as possible because I just want to be out enjoying myself and not faffing about with my hair. And this just gives you that little zhuzh that you need. So very spoiled from these lovely, lovely brands. And my darlings, that's where I'm going to end the vlog. It's been hopefully a good length. I don't know. I feel like I've actually just not filmed as much as I normally would. So wish me luck. The next vlog that you'll see will be all filmed today. I've got lots of new clothes that I want to show you, a little bit of packing. And we've also got Jake coming over to shoot some stuff, so a little bit of behind the scenes for that. So that is the plan. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching. If you got to the end, let's leave the word toasty, because that is what it is right now here in the UK. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.